We're here at the Commercial UAV Expo 2016 over at the Pix4D booth with Paul. Paul, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Very well. So tell us a little bit about what you're showcasing to all the attendees.
Okay. So we're here showcasing Pix4D, and so we're essentially showcasing all the different verticals that we can work with. So Pix4D is an image processing software. You can use a drone, manned aircraft, cell phone. It doesn't really matter what kind of camera. It works with pretty much all of them. So we work with both visual and invisible spectrum of light. And so essentially we take all these images from whatever source and we make 2D and 3D models and maps. So from that you can use it in construction, agriculture, public safety, law enforcement, many different verticals that you can use it in. And so essentially any kind of industry where you would have to have a model or a map of something, we work really well. And so we're really platform agnostic. You can use any drone as long as you can get really clear pictures and sufficient quality and overlap. And so with that, essentially we have a number of cameras that we work with, such as the Parrot Sequoia, which is a multispectral ag camera, and it can see outside the visual spectrum of light, so you can get information about plants for agriculture. And so that's just one of the many different ways that we can work with drones in different industries.
And one of the things I've seen at the event here, and even throughout the industry for the last few months, or even longer than that, is a bigger focus on data. And rather than just sending a drone up or the kind of the coolness factor of a drone, it's about this data, which I'm guessing that your product speaks to in a very real way.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, it's reached the point where drones are an excellent tool. It's just one of the many tools in your toolbox, and data is really what we're interested in. You need actionable information so you can make decisions for business, for safety, for many different reasons. And so with the big data approach, we use not just image information, but we use the GPS and the inertial information with the drone or with the aircraft. And that way we can have all of this information and put it into a package that's usable. So we can do measurements, we can do volumes, we can do spectral analysis. There's really just so many different things you can do with it. And we try to kind of give you the ability to do all those things per software.
Are there any specific opportunities you can mention that you've seen opened up by this data that for some of your customers?
Well, one thing in particular is law enforcement. So there's accidents that happen on the freeway, on roadways, and officers have to go out there with scanners or tape measures, and they have to essentially survey an accident scene for figuring out how it happened, who's at fault, that sort of thing. So the officers are on the freeway while cars are driving by them, and so it puts them in danger. So oftentimes they'll be out there for 45 minutes to an hour. It also causes traffic and congestion on the freeways. And so with the drone, you can actually do this survey in about 15 minutes, where traditionally it'd be quite a lot longer. So it allows them to get to safety faster and then analyze the crash scene. And so you can also do measurements and recreations of the accident scene. And then for construction, you're able to essentially have a model of a building as it's built. So you can quantify information about it while it's being built. So if it's improperly built, you'll know because you have a record of it. And so with that, they're able to go back in time. So that's the 4D. So the fourth dimension is time.